Axie Infinity, Victoria VR, My Neighbor Alice, Illuvium. These are 4 play-to-earn crypto games, and in this video we're going to go over them. I'm going to explain what they are, how do you play, and what you can do with the coin. Now, some of these games might still be in its early stages, so might not be playable yet, but the things you're going to learn in this video will apply to a lot of play-to-earn games. And disclaimer, very important, this is not financial advice. This video does not endorse any of these coins. It is just an explanation of what the project is and how it works. If you are going to make an investment, please do your own research to the point where you can form your own opinion. And when you are ready to invest, these coins and many more are available on Kucoin. There will be a link in the description to get 20% off your trades on Kucoin. Now let's get started with the Kucoin Explore Crypto Sector series, Play-to-Earn Gaming. What is play-to-earn gaming? Very literally, you play a video game, you earn cryptocurrency. Now, depending on the game, it's going to have its own economy, its own reward system, and startup costs. So some games might be free to play, and others might require an initial investment. But the crazy thing is, you can actually earn a livable income, and it is another way for you to invest in cryptocurrency. And another cool thing is, crypto gaming saved a lot of people that were out of work during the pandemic, which is why we saw an incredible rise of adoption in games like Axie Infinity. People in the Philippines and Venezuela were able to make a livable income from playing the game. How is crypto gaming different from regular video games? In a traditional video game, money flows from players directly to the publishers, and it doesn't flow back. So with the economy of crypto games, players are a big part of the economy, and players can actually earn from playing the game. It's not just a one-sided market where money goes to the publisher. So with crypto gaming, you own a piece of the game. So for example, Axie Infinity, you get these Axies. These are in-game characters and they are NFTs. Each NFT is unique, there is a limited amount, and you can create more Axies by breeding Axies. There are, of course, limitations to the amount and tiered cost to breeding Axies, but the game is sustained by people playing, breeding, and participating in the economy. These games can be incredibly detailed and complicated at first, but basically, if you can play the game, you have a chance of earning cryptocurrency. And as for ways to invest, crypto games use NFTs to represent in-game characters, items, and land. Each could be seen as a different investment strategy. You could be using your NFTs to play the game and generate income, or you could just be a person that invests and flips NFTs. Now let's take a look at the land available in Axie Infinity. You can see someone's trying to get $30 million for this piece of land, 4 million, 3 million, and 750,000, and then, the price starts dropping down, but that's still a lot of money. And if you're wondering, would people actually pay this much? Yes, someone bought a piece of land for 550 ETH, and at the time of purchase, that was $2.5 million. So the point I'm trying to make is there is a lot of value to crypto games. Now, value isn't guaranteed. It may vary depending on the game. But that's why we can take a look at what is available. And if you want to get started, there's always a way to do that for free. There's always like scholarship programs. Now, I know I'm talking about that while we're browsing these super expensive Axies. Pretty much they don't want to sell it. But in case that someone happens to have that much, they will sell it for that much. And this is an obscurely high number. But don't let those prices intimidate you. You can actually start off with a small amount or with no amount because they're scholarship programs. So if you want to get started with Axie Infinity with no money, I recommend looking up a scholarship program. Just research Axie scholarships, and that allows you to play the game with no upfront cost. You would be a scholar, there would be a manager, the manager would loan you out their Axies so you can play the game, and they get a cut of the earnings. So let's say you're playing the game, you earn rewards, and they take 30%, and then you get 70% of the earnings. You are paying a fee for borrowing someone's NFTs. And that is the scholarship program, and that is available for a lot of NFT-based games. So people with no NFTs and no money can get started playing and earning crypto. This was actually discussed in another game about crypto gaming, YGG. Yield Guild Games, a DAO, a decentralized autonomous organization, specializes in Axie scholarships. So check that video out, link in the description, and it will also be at the end of this one. It's pretty cool that you can actually earn cryptocurrency from playing video games, and something else that is cool is hitting that like button. Please help this video out, hit that like button, consider subscribing, and watching the entire thing. So we started with some Axie Infinity, and that's what we're going to jump into a little bit more. Number 1, Axie Infinity AXS. Axie Infinity is an NFT-based battle game. You form a team with 3 Axies, which are their own NFT, and then you use them to fight other teams. If you win, you earn in-game tokens called SLP, Smooth Love Potion, and you can sell SLP for other cryptocurrencies on Kucoin, and some in-game utility for those SLP tokens is for breeding. You would need these Smooth Love Potions to breed 2 Axies together to create new Axies. In addition to actually breed those Axies, it is a combination of SLP and AXS. There's a lot of words out there, but I'm hoping these images help. Now, Axie Infinity is also a metaverse. Players can build and decorate on the land they own in Axie Infinity, but as of the making of this video, that feature is still in development. Each Axie will have its own unique class, stats, body parts, and abilities. There are 9 classes of Axies, and each one will have an advantage or disadvantage against a different class. But don't be too intimidated from the complexities of creating a team with specific classes and abilities. It's a game. It's best to play and just start learning as you go. In the near future, Axie Infinity will be a free-to-play game where new users will get free starter Axies so they can begin learning and playing the game. What is the coin for? The AXS coin, Axie Infinity Shards, has 3 main use cases: governance, staking, and payment. Governance allows users to vote on things like changes or developments to the game. So, for example, there may be a proposal about changing the rewards. Anyone with AXS can vote for the change if they want it or not. Staking allows users to earn passive income for staking their AXS coins. You can see, for example, that the APR is 75% with over $1 billion in AXS coins staked at the time of making this video. Payment. AXS will be the coin needed to pay for things in the Axie Infinity metaverse. Additionally, if you are going to breed an Axie, you will need to pay a fee using the AXS and SLP coins. Number 2, Victoria VR. It's a virtual reality world based on blockchain. Victoria VR is the first blockchain-based MMORPG in virtual reality with realistic graphics built on Unreal Engine, created and owned by its users. It's a universal platform that will connect games, decentralized applications, and virtual realities, a metaverse. Within Victoria VR, there will be a virtual reality world of games, quests, shopping, events, concerts, and more. Victoria VR wants to be the blockchain VR platform. How do you play? Since Victoria VR is a complete virtual world, it will need to bring businesses and customers to the virtual world. So, for example, if you're a freelance writer, you can sell your services in VR. Or if you sell coffee cups, you can do that too. Basically, they're taking a traditional website and bringing it into the VR world where you can actually interact more on a more personal level. The idea is bring everything that we might be doing now in person or online into a fully immersive virtual reality experience. Land. Victoria VR will also be made up of digital land that you can own. In the game, it can be used for utility buildings directly in the game, buildings for presentations, shops, stores, showrooms, etc., private buildings, clubhouses, and private enterprises, a port to another world, game, or virtual reality. You can use it to trade or rent with others. At the moment, Victoria VR is still in development and should launch in Q2 of this year. But if you want to get started with owning the token and staking it, VR is available on Kucoin. What's the coin for? Staking, governance, and payments. That's basically it. It's in those 3 categories, and then it can be subdivided into more. Number 3, My Neighbor Alice. Coin name Alice. If you're familiar with the popular game Animal Crossing, My Neighbor Alice is the blockchain equivalent. It's a multiplayer builder game that's meant to appeal to all ages. Anyone can buy and own virtual islands, collect and build items, and meet new friends. How do you play? With your in-game avatar, you will be able to interact with your neighbors, help Alice with requests, and play daily activities to earn in-game items that can be sold or used on your land. You can also buy land in the game. If you do, you can decorate your property. All in-game assets are NFTs and can be traded in the marketplace. Now, at the moment, My Neighbor Alice is not yet available, but will be available sometime in 2022. So let's talk about the coin. What can you do with it? It's used for governance, staking, payment, and rewards. With rewards, users can earn Alice tokens by participating in in-game events like competitions. So we can take a look at the token functionality, purchase game items, play to earn, staking rewards, and governance. Number 4, Illuvium. Illuvium is an open-world fantasy battle game. There are creatures in the game called Illuvials, which are NFTs, and you use these Illuvials to fight. Think of it like Pokemon. Each of these Illuvials will have different affinities and classes. So for affinities, there's water, fire, earth, air, and nature. For classes, there's fighter, guardian, rogue, scion, and empath. How do you play? Illuvium is an auto-battler game. You take your 3 Illuvials and strategically place them on the battlefield, which works like a chessboard. So depending on your placement, the game will react differently. And then the auto-battle begins. That's when you learn how to fine-tune the perfect team with the Illuvials you have. But before you do any battling, you're going to need some Illuvials. The game is similar to Pokemon, where you would need to get your own Illuvial by fighting. So you can get some weapons and armor to fight. Okay, it's not exactly like Pokemon, but in a sense, yes? To capture an Illuvial, you will need a shard. It's the same concept as using a Pokeball to capture a Pokemon. So we can take a look at what is ILV. ILV is not needed for gameplay. ILV is the token associated with Illuvium. ILV is an ERC20 token on the Ethereum blockchain and has 3 main functions: governance, liquidity mining, and vault distributions. That was just 4 play-to-earn crypto games, and there are many more available on Kucoin. If you want to get started trading on Kucoin, there is a referral link in the description for 20% off your trades. Now let us know in the comments which coins you think deserve to be in the next video. Feel free to hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you want to learn more about the crypto gaming space, check out this video and many more available on the Kucoin channel. This has been a Kucoin video.